just really focusing, honing in on the things that I want out of life, especially if you're anything like me. I don't have any kids yet, but I want to have children. And I'm thinking like I really want to enjoy my kids. And I'm not saying that you can't do that while working. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is being able to be on my own schedule. I don't mind working all the time because I feel like when you're doing something that you love, it doesn't feel like work. Like you're passionate about it. So I can work 24/7 if it's something that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind working all the time, but it's the thought of being able to do what I want to do the things that I am passionate about. Get you some cooking spray. If you're trying to watch your calorie intake, if you're trying to watch how much fat you eat, like you eating too much butter and oils and all that stuff, get you some cooking spray. Okay, hold on, let me see. I have the avocado oil. The reason why I use avocado oil most of the time is because it has a high smoke point, so you can cook on high heat. You can't really do that with olive oil because it'll burn easily, but avocado oil is great for that. So today for lunch, and I think for dinner as well, I'm gonna have some chicken wings, some chicken wings, some roasted potatoes, and some asparagus. So that's what I'm gonna cook right now for lunch, and I think it's gonna be for dinner too. I don't know. It just depends on my mood if I like the meal or not. I made this meal a million times over, but I still want to make sure. Can't be too sure. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and cook my salmon today or tomorrow. I'm feeling like I should put it in the freezer, because if I don't cook it, I'm going to be mad. And I like fresh salmon. I never buy it frozen. I always buy fresh salmon. It tastes better to me. But yeah, I'll sleep on it. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so I've just been focusing, like on vacation. I've had way too much time on my hands to think, to meditate, to pray, to just enjoy life and relax. And I really was left alone with my thoughts. And I think that that's why I feel so motivated to focus on the things that are important to me. And also, too, another thing that I thought about was, why the hell do I be caring about what people think so much? I've done a lot better with that over the past couple of years, but I think that with this new stage in my life, it's more so like, okay, these people ain't gonna pay your bills. These people don't care. The only person that should care is yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, about your own life. So why do I care? Hey! How do you say your name? Ashna? I love asparagus. Yes, I'm going to make some asparagus with some... Oop! Uh-oh. Oopsie. I'm going to make some asparagus with some chicken and some roasted potatoes. That's going to be lunch today. It might be dinner, but that's for lunch today. Hey, y'all. How you doing? But yeah, so I just feel like with me being on an extended vacation, I was left alone with my thoughts a lot. And I really was able to think about the things that, like, reevaluating my goals, reevaluating, trying to figure out what's important to me, what's not important to me, just life in general. Like, nothing specific, just life in general, you know? Not makeup, why? What do you mean? Hi. How do you say, Labib official? Hey. But yeah, I was on, like, I feel like I was left alone a lot with my thoughts. And normally, I feel like I'm always distracted, like, whether it's with music, watching a movie, doing something, like, so to actually be stuck with my thoughts for a long time really opened my eyes to all the things that I want out of life. And I already was focusing on my goals. That's the thing. Like, it wasn't like I wasn't doing these things. It's just, when you really left alone with your thoughts, it could be a very scary place, because you start to realize, like, you've been slacking. You haven't been doing what you need to do. Please like the live, guys. Show your girl some love. Thank you so much. You're so sweet, Labib. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. But yeah, being left alone with your thoughts can be a very scary experience, especially if you're not where you need to be in life. It can be very, very scary. I wasn't scared at all, y'all, because I already, and this isn't even to brag, like, I was already focusing on my goals. But it just made me want to go harder when I realized some of the things that I was caring about that really don't even matter. But yeah, I'm about to cook lunch. I really don't know if this is a good meal because okay, let me show y'all. I feel like I'm all over the place. Don't judge me. Hey y'all, how are you? What are y'all doing? So I have some chicken wings and some asparagus, and I'm gonna roast some potatoes. And I don't know what I do with my potatoes. Let's see here. Do I have my potatoes? I'm a potato. Oh yeah, I sure do. Some little baby potatoes. I think that's a good meal, right? A carb, a protein, and a veggie. That's a beautiful meal. I'm trying to talk myself up. Y'all are supposed to be helping me. Oh, baby, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be smoking that, honey. That's horrible for your health. Don't eat your heart away. Don't do that. We don't say no to drugs. We don't do drugs around here. No D-rugs around here. D-R-U-G. We don't do those. Oh, no, honey. Stay away from that, honey. Crack is whack. We don't do that. I rebuke thee. No, we stay clean around here. You should get clean, friend. You shouldn't be out here doing drugs. You're English? I see you, friend. Okay, Antonio, I know you're speaking Spanish. I only know a little bit of Spanish. I like to speak French. Peu. Speak French a little bit. I took French all 4 years of high school. But Spanish, and I should be ashamed of myself about the Spanish speaking because I live in Texas. I'm gonna try to separate my meat. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Please like the live. Show your girl some love. I want to talk to y'all. Talk back to me. I thought I had some more. I guess I don't have any more bags. This is too little to be putting this darn meat in here. Maybe. No, these are way too little. I thought I had some more bags. But yeah, I was on vacation for a while. I'm from St. Louis, but I live in Texas. Salut. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui? See? Yeah, your girl is bilingual. What's up, y'all? Talk to me. What's going on? What are y'all doing? Oh, okay. Let me give y'all the tea. So, I went on a cruise, right? I went to the Bahamas and Mexico. And let me tell y'all some things that I didn't know about going on a cruise. And if you are a cruise virgin, I think that this is for you because I popped my cruise cherry because I finally went on a cruise for my 30th. I'm doing great. How are you? So to all my cruise virgins, if you're thinking about going on a cruise, yes, I am. So if you're thinking about going on a cruise, let me tell y'all something. So a few things. If you want to book excursions, please book them ahead of time. No, I am not single. I am a married woman. So if you want to go on a cruise, make sure that for your destinations, you book your excursions ahead of time. Please like the live, guys. Show your girl some love. I'm not even asking you to subscribe. Like, just like, just show me some love. So anyway, number one, you get like a discounted price when you book ahead of time. I'm not really sure how early you should book, but it is better to do that before you get to your cruise, to book ahead. You'll save a lot of money. You'll save a headache because 9 times out of 10, there's multiple. This is something that I didn't know. I didn't realize that there were multiple like cruise ships going to the same location at the same time. So 9 times out of 10, if you want to book something, if you're looking at something, book it. Just go ahead and book it, because the last thing you want to do is to miss out on an excursion because you didn't book. You don't want to do that. Because I was thinking like, and I thank God we didn't wait till the last minute, because I was thinking like, oh, we can just book when we get on our cruise. No big deal. I love you too, friend. From Brazil. Okay. Nice to see you. Welcome in. But yeah, so please book them ahead of time. If you're going to take a cruise, book your excursions ahead of time. I cannot emphasize that enough, because it can get sold out. The price can increase. You won't get like, all the discounted pricing or whatever if you do it ahead of time or whatever. And then also, let me see another thing. Gratuity. So I don't know if this is for every cruise. Do not quote me on this, but this is just a heads up. Hi to you too. I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry, friend. Talmer. Hi. How do you too? Showing love. So, gratuity for everything. Even the things that were free on the cruise, so what they do is they give you a card, and it's kind of like a debit card. They don't take cash on cruises. So you have your debit card, and it's one that your cruise line will give you. And you swipe it every time you do anything, right? And so every time we went to the shops, every time we went shopping or anything on the cruise, they charged us gratuity. And there was also a dinner that was free, that was included with the cruise. And they charged us gratuity every time that we went, okay? And it was like $18, like $19, it's like $18.50, something like that. And so please be mindful of that. So I always tell people to always bring cash, because you want to tip the people that clean your room, that your waiter, your waitresses, when you go to your excursions, all your stops, you want to tip your tour guide, tip them cash. Bring cash with you. You might not be able to use it on the cruise, but when you get off to your destination, you want to tip your tour guide. You want to tip your instructor, whatever class you decide to take. Please bring cash. We went to, so our second stop was Mexico. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. So we booked an excursion, and it was adults only, and it was, let me see, it was very beautiful. So we had like a little private part of the beach for ourselves, and it was adult only. And then a chef prepared dinner for us, and you could tip them. Oh, and then we also had tequila tasting. Tequila, oh my gosh, Mexican tequila is top tier. No matter what anybody says, it's freaking top tier. So we had like a tequila tasting. So the instructor, not the instructor, but the presenter, tip them, tip the tour guide, tip the chef, tip them in cash. Always bring cash with you. So we booked that, and it was such an amazing experience. The fish was so fresh. I ordered like a salad with some fried fish. Absolutely delicious. Hello, all the way from Argentina, Ezekiel. You know what? I love how you spell your name. That is a beautiful way to spell Ezekiel. I think it's like, am I saying it correctly? Ezekiel? That's a beautiful way to spell it. So please be mindful of the extra charge of gratuity. Can I have your Facebook, WhatsApp? I do not have WhatsApp, but you can look me up. Facebook, LoveVeeTalks. It's my name, LoveVeeTalks. LoveVeeTalks. TALK. I'm sorry, honey. I don't speak. What are you speaking? What language? I'm sorry, hon. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Right now, I'm just separating my meat because I know I'm not going to cook it, so I'm trying to separate it and put it in freezer bags. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else is a good thing for you to know about being on a cruise. Definitely book excursions, all that stuff way ahead of time. You will save yourself a headache, time, energy, all that jazz, okay? Save yourself some time. what else? Gratuity. I feel like I'm missing something important, but I can't put my finger on it. So the buffet that we had, because we went on Royal Caribbean, and the buffet was decent. But honestly, if I were you, I would explore the restaurants that are not included in your package. The ones that are paid. So we ended up going to Hibachi on our last night on our cruise. Delicious. I love hibachi. It was absolutely delicious. But you're gonna get tired of eating that food on the cruise, the free food, because it's the same meals. Good though, it's decent. Like, let's say if you're on a budget and you're like, listen, I really want to go on vacation and I don't want to have to spend an arm and a leg. You can go on a cruise and still eat for free. You can still go on a cruise because you already paid for it anyway when you book the cruise. If you're like, listen, I'm tight on money and I don't want to spend extra money, definitely go on a cruise. Okay, go on a cruise. You can still have your free restaurants. They will charge you gratuity, so please be mindful of that. But the good news is, if you're gonna go with your family, y'all can save money by just eating the food that's on the cruise that is provided for you. Okay. But we actually did some paid restaurants. The quality was so much better. Like, if it's not necessarily a budget thing, I totally would recommend exploring the other restaurants on a cruise that you have to pay for. So there was one, it was like a steakhouse. It was Chop Grill. Sorry, I have my retainers in, so I'm talking kind of funny. But it was Chop Grill, and it was like $60 a person, but it was a 4-course meal. Hold on. You get an appetizer, and by the way, it's each person, okay? So $60 each person, and you have your own. Please like the live. If you're in here, show your girl some love. Like the live. I'm not even asking you to subscribe. I just want you to show me some love, okay? But we went to Chop Grill, and it was $60 a person, 60 or 65. And you get an appetizer, and your entree, a side, of course, and then a dessert. Yeah, so it was a 4-course meal for $60 a person. And just a heads up, that is like, you can each person can have their own appetizer, each person can have their own dessert, so you don't have to share it. So it's $60 a person. But we got it on a discounted price. It was 30% off, because when we were at breakfast at the buffet, they were looking for people to like book a reservation on the cruise. And they were like, hey, if you come, we'll get 30% off, which was really nice. So we enjoyed a really nice dinner. I definitely enjoyed hibachi a lot. I love hibachi. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Show you guys some love. Like the live. Like the live. Show me some love. If you're on Instagram, TikTok, I'm not really on Twitter, but Instagram, TikTok, Lemonade, follow your girl, LoveVeeTalks. LoveVeeTalks. Yes. That's me, LoveVeeTalks. Yep. But yeah, so it was a great experience. Ours was 5 days, and it went to the Bahamas and Mexico. And it was a great experience. I would totally go on another cruise. I would absolutely do another one. And I'm surprised that my braids stayed intact. It's your Facebook ID name? Mm-hmm. Yes. LoveVeeTalks. I should pop up because I'm like the only one with that name. Right now I'm prepping so that I can make lunch. I'm going to make some chicken wings, some asparagus, and some roasted potatoes. So please be mindful of that. I think that a good way to explore the world, if you want to travel internationally, definitely go on a cruise, because I would say, in my honest opinion, it is cheaper than booking your own flight and like the stay at a different country, and then you got to pay for the food. That way, when you're on a cruise, now granted you are on the specific country, in this specific country, like for a limited time, but at least you know that, okay, if I don't want to buy food, then I can get food on the cruise. You don't have to pay for anything. You don't have to. They do have paid restaurants, but like you don't have to. You get what I'm saying? So if you are on a budget, at least you know like, okay, X, Y, and Z is included. And another thing that I love too is all the free events that they had. Like they had ice skating. Unfortunately, I did miss that, but a lot of people enjoyed it. I went to bingo. By the way, that wasn't free. You had to pay for bingo, but people won a lot of money playing bingo, and I love bingo. I'm trying to think. They had like a party, and it was huge, y'all. Everybody was there. It was so much fun. It was like an 80s themed party. I'm trying to think what else. Maybe there's like 4 different restaurants that were free. 4 restaurants that were free. So if you don't want to go to one, go to a different one. They had free ice cream. They had a free place that had like free fish and chips. So like I said, if you don't want to eat paid food, just go ahead and go to one of the free restaurants. So yeah. So give me just a few minutes. I don't know if y'all are subscribed, but if you want to subscribe to your girl, I'm not gonna pressure you to. Only subscribe if you feel compelled to. But I'm gonna get off live for a second, and I'm gonna hop right back on because I need to reposition my camera, y'all, so that I can show y'all what I am cooking. BRB.